Hello, Rebecca. How you doing tonight? First one, you sure are. Boy, it come a storm here a while ago. The bottom fell out. Well, that's good. That's all we can do to keep plugging. Oh, well, Rocky wore out tonight. Maybe he's gonna behave. Last night he was crazy. He's sprawled out sleeping now. There were some people at that Ironwood meetup that had two Boston Terrier puppies, little ones. Now, they gonna have their hands full when them puppies get bigger. Well, tell away, Rebecca. Excuse me. Well, I wonder how many folks gonna be up running around this time of the night. This used to be what time I run my lives between now and 11:30 every night. No, but them people with them two little puppies, both them puppies are wild as Rocky is, and everybody else I talk to, they're gonna have their hands full. Rocky's about all I can handle. Are you still there, Rebecca? Hey, Roy and Becky, how y'all doing? Roy, I think I need to build another boat. Man, it done come a flood again tonight. Oh, well, when I talked to Badge, the way he talked, they were leaving out, heading north today. Well, it come a flood here. And it was lightning to where the thunder was just continuous. There wasn't any break in it. I'm gonna have to rent a hay baler, I guess. Grass is growing and it won't get dry enough that you can cut it. Well, the tip there wasn't too bad here. No problem. Roy, if you want to come up, come on. Or Becky. Uh, I think it was in the high 60s here most of the day. Mm. Yeah, it takes a while to. That desert ought to cool down pretty good, though. That was one of the best inventions anybody ever come up with, was that air conditioner. Well, that can be bad, but you can beat it. So don't give up on it, Rebecca. Okay. Just keep your head up and keep plodding, Beck. glad I moved my van out and parked it. Hey, Fairy Dust, how you doing, darling? Well, that's what you got to do, and just keep hoping for the best. How you doing, Miss Fairy Dust? Oh, I'm great. Full of it today. Are you like me, Fairy Dust? I'll start watching one music video and it'll remind me of another song, and first thing I know, I've been sitting there 2 hours listening to them. Ruben. That's like when I was a medic, I always wondered how come the doctors never did get a cold or that kind of stuff. And I found out that they were taking liquid vitamin C and taking 2,000 milligrams of that twice a day if they got to feeling bad. And I got where I did the same thing. Never have seen that, Fairy Dust. But I have 1,000 milligram vitamin C's, and I take about 4 of them the first day and 3 the second day. And by the third day, I'd be feeling pretty perfect. I bet that's a pretty good video with them two. Just buck up, girl. Rebecca, you might. I've been shot and busted up and had a stroke. And they found a mass in the kidney and they had took it out. And I can just name you a list of stuff. And I'm still going 900 miles an hour. And I'm a hell of a lot older than you are, I bet. Hey Duff, how you doing tonight? Oh, we're all doing pretty good. Yeah, I'll watch movies on YouTube a lot. Yeah, we all get down sometime. You just got to sort of grab it by the boot top and jerk them back up and go on. Yeah, that's the worst part, Rebecca, when you don't know what you're looking at. I know that can get to you. Well, I'm 77, and when I was 17, 18 years old, they told me if I didn't slow down, I wouldn't never make 21. I flew the hell out of them. Well, I hate the beard when it gets at that point right there. The damn thing's itching. That's right, Ruben. I've had a rodeo for about the last 4 or 5 months, but I'm up and going again, so I can't complain. Well, just take you a deep breath and slow it down, Rebecca. I'm not a sports fan much, though. I used to be, but it got so crazy that you're gonna be laid back, though. I'm some weird cat about sports, I guess. Of course, I'm too damn old to do it now, but I enjoyed playing sports, but I didn't enjoy watching them particularly. I guess that's weird. Sort of weird. Everybody telling me I'm a little weird anyway, so I got a nerve in the back of my neck that gets pinched once in a while. And that pretty well took me out of basketball after a while because I'd go up for a shot and my head would go back and the nerve would pinch and I'd hit the ground. So that didn't work too well. Oh, you're not scaring me, gal. I've just been down that road. Hey, Ringo, how you doing tonight? We're just all pulling for you, Beck. Ringo, what you been up to today? Yeah, every day's a good one, isn't it, Paradise? By God, I've been through that too. Rebecca, I just got through spending 60 days in the hospital after some surgery. So I understand that 4 letter word now. Paradise, have you got hold of Bree and find out how many cow tongues you're going to have? That's going to be interesting. Oh, yeah. Odds are 99% you're going to make it out, girl. Yeah, it's kind of a hell of a storm here a while ago, Rango. Where my trailer is parked, and I normally park my van. If it had been sitting out there when that rainstorm come in, I wouldn't be moving it for a couple of days. Well, I'm glad you did too, girl. It make you appreciate the good folks in the world after finding me. Damn, I think Roy fell in a hole. bet it has. Well, you know you're welcome anytime in that here. Yeah. I could talk to some of my cowboy friends that still working on these ranches and get you some mountain oysters that you could try in some of them tacos too. Mm. There's a bunch of good folks in here, Rebecca. That's the reason I keep opening it up. People I consider my friends that come in here.
What's happening?
Hey, Mr. Roy.
Yeah, it's I'm out in the clam. Wait. All right, it's gone. I forgot to close YouTube down. I ain't done this in so long.
You got that light on you, it makes your beard and mustache look like it's fluorescent.
Yeah. Yeah, because without it, let's see. Well, that ain't too bad with this camera. I had the laptop one on, and you couldn't even see me.
Hello, Lucas.
Hey, Fairy Dust.
So you had plenty of wind today, huh?
Nah, it wasn't all that windy here today.
Just hot.
Yeah. 85. We ran air conditioner all day. Just nothing, just a couple breezes here and there. Gracie and Jock, she got her awning destroyed today in a wind gust.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw what you video about it. That's the only thing that when I buy a trailer, if I buy a new one, tell them I don't want that damn awning.
Yeah, I don't like the style that she has. The ones that doesn't have any feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't much care for those. They don't really seem all that strong. At least the old style's got the feet, and we can anchor them to the ground and strap them to the ground. But those ones without the feet, they just look so flimsy.
I've seen
I went down there today and got it up out of the way so she could drive it in and get it fixed. Bungee corded it up for her.
More of them things tore up on RVs that just one little puff of wind comes through and fold it back over the top of that RV.
Yeah, we lost ours a couple years ago. They don't make them like they used to because this one, it's pretty new, but it ain't gonna last. It's already starting to crack and everything else. And it's a Carefree, so it's supposed to be a name brand.
Is it your awning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, my buddy's got a trailer here that he had one of his guys staying in it for a couple of weeks, and I saw that guy that fixed and leave that day, and I said, "Man, you better put that damn awning in." He said, "Oh no, it's all right. They ain't supposed to have no weather." And the guy that owned the trailer told him the same thing. I come back in that afternoon, and that thing was folded up on top of the trailer.
That's what happened to us. But it was a nice, calm day, sunny, no wind, and all of a sudden one of them dust tornadoes come through and took it right out.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to him. Yeah.
So whenever ours is out, I've got it strapped to the ground now. It ain't going anywhere. It's out now, as a matter of fact.
I was watching something the other day, and I don't remember where it was at, but they've got some tent stakes now that are set up with the thread on the end of them.
Yeah.
There's a little tool you put in your drill or your impact, and you just snap them things in it. And they got loops on both sides where you can unscrew them and screw them in. And neat little old deal.
Yeah, sounds like it. You
Well,
almost need an impact hammer to put them stakes in out here sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. But they sure work. You can put them screw in stakes if you get some 8-10 inches long. I like the 3/8 ones. And they're a little hard to get around.
We use rebar. It's got the ring welded to it. About 18 inches. Well, yeah, they're probably about 18 inches long. I'll drive them in, and so far them have stayed in.
Well,
with the dog steak type, type that looks like the dog steak with the curly Q. Those things, you drive them in the ground out here, and they usually break off.
I'm lazy. I like that impact and that just.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have that one of these days. I'm just gonna drive it in the ground that way.
I guarantee you, and they hold good too.
I've hit my hand too many times with that sledgehammer.
Yeah. I don't know whatever happened to it, but I had a damn 4-pound shop hammer. It come from a blacksmith shop. And boy, that was a stake driving dude. And I don't know whatever happened to that thing. It disappeared.
I got a 3-pound sledgehammer that I use. And sometimes that's barely enough.
Yeah. Well, where I live here, or where my home base is, there's about 4 inches of dirt, and then it goes this limestone type rock, and you can't hardly drive a damn stake in it.
I use them cinch straps too instead of ratchet straps.
Yeah.
That way, if the wind comes up and it's going to last, I can just go out there, hit that button, and take them straps down pretty quickly.
Well, is most of you people leaving out on you now?
See who we got. Rose here, G still here, CR View still here, Buckeye Kitty still here, Traveling Martin Sue still here, Greg still here, Elma's still here. G's leaving tomorrow. Rose is leaving on the 24th. And Martin and Sue's a couple weeks. And I'm not sure when Alma's leaving, and then that pretty much just leaves the ones that's going to stay out here.
Is G going to stay? Hello.
No, G's heading out tomorrow.
The last time I talked to Badge, he was fixing to head north today, I guess.
Yeah, I thought he left out last week, but no, it sounds like he left today. Jane came back for a day. She left out, was it yesterday morning? Might have been the day before.
Awaken, you doing all right? I got a phone call coming in. Keep everything going for a minute, Roy.
I don't know about what, but we'll do it.
I need to find out. I got a great grandkid on the way.
Yeah. See, what do we just had a granddaughter. What is she now? 2 months old?
2 months old.
Oh, Becky says she's 2 months old. Becky's in the rig. 5 grandkids now. Wait, let me recount that.
There's 5.
Yeah, 5. Yep, I'm out inside in the clam. Becky's in the RV getting things situated for tonight. She just opened all the windows, turned the air conditioner off. So howdy, fairy dust. And everybody else in the chat. I can't tell how many's in here or who. Wait, Let's see who's all in here. Waking Blood, Rebecca Banks, Fairy Dust, Lucas Williams, Ringo and Czar, Ruben 4749. Great little Goodwill store. Oh, the guy, man, $3.10. That's a good deal. Always like peanuts. Looks like it's about as far up as I can go. Yeah, it was pretty warm. It got to 85 today. Just don't forget the anniversary or you'll feel sudden pain in the back of your head. I don't have to worry about that, Ruben. We both have forgotten our anniversaries. We've been together, what was it, 30? We figured this up the other day, 33 years. So, yeah. There was a time that we both forgot and remembered like a week later that we had an anniversary. But yeah, Fairy Dust, it was 85 today. It was 80 yesterday. Yesterday was a test day for the air conditioner on the solar. It worked pretty good. Even ran without the sun in the sky for a while. She just turned it off 15 minutes ago, I think. Yep, 15 minutes ago at 9:30. And didn't need a generator. That was nice. But we had to run it today because it was pretty warm. These youngers feel they did something. They're not divorced after 5 years. No kidding. No kidding. 12 to 18 inches coming on Saturday. No issue for me. I'm still using the pellet stove. Yeah, I got a saying about snow. It belongs in a cup with fruit flavoring on it. That's why we came to Arizona, to get away from that snow. And that might be the system that's supposed to hit home base back in Indiana. I don't think they're going to get 12 to 18 unless it drops further south. But it's a huge system, and they're up in the northern part of Indiana, and I know they're supposed to get some snow from some snowstorm that's coming. Yeah, probably going to be a hot one.
Well, I got another great granddaughter.
Got another great granddaughter?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Do what?
I said congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Well, long as, I never did care if it was a boy or a girl or my kids or grandkids. As long as they're healthy, that's all I care about.
That's all that matters. Our granddaughter's doing pretty good. She's finally hit 7 pounds. So she's still, I think they still got her classified as a preemie. Yeah, Becky says still a preemie.
Treatment for acid reflux right now.
Oh, treating her for acid reflux.
Every time she eats, she pukes.
Oh, sounds like Becky's coming.
Oh, yeah.
But now they're testing a daughter that just had the baby. She's supposed to possibly have some sort of female cancer that sounds like they can take care of it.
They come a long ways on that stuff.
Yeah. We know a lot of people, a lot of girls that's had that they freeze it or something.
My
And
niece.
yeah, Becky's niece has had it twice.
All right.
Come out here to aggravate you.
I'm going to have to get me a calendar and put on the wall and start putting X's on it where I can keep up with
There's a
all
rock here. Dogs that took over the whole
What do
bed.
you do? Just take a shower?
I was looking like Medusa with the ponytail down, so what's that tell you? Don't move it.
There.
There we go.
Don't you pull that chair out from under Becky.
So I thought about it. Don't give me, hey! Don't think I didn't think about it.
You know, it's a wonder when we were kids, everybody did that. When we were kids, it's a wonder everybody didn't have a damn concussion or a broke back or something.
Oh, I know it.
Right, yeah. I'll pop out for a little bit.
Yeah, she had turned the air conditioner off. She'd get a little cold
It's
in
getting
there.
cold in there.
Mm.
Lulu was fine, but Mama wasn't.
Man, that's something, Ron. With these new batteries, that sun goes down, and we're still running 3 hours later on the air conditioner.
Damn. Well, you got lithium?
Yeah.
Yep.
The batteries are at 80% right now.
And I just got a fan going right now for the Diva Lou. Because she's still hot. Dog's trying to freeze me out of the rig is what she's trying to do.
Yeah, she got spoiled.
Oh yeah, she's a little spoiled.
Hey, Perry does.
Hey, Brene. Hey, there's another Rebecca in here. That's my real name.
Hello.
Oh,
Well, I tell you what, that's one thing in Texas that as long as I got any money in my pocket, I'm gonna be running an air conditioner.
Hey, there's She Devils.
Hey, she dealt with Ventures.
Hey,
Yeah,
you do-
Lulu's got her a blankie. So does Jasper. They got their own blankies. They
Yeah.
gotta have their own blankies. I'm that way too. I gotta have my own blankie.
Yeah, so do I.
I get attached to one, and
Yeah, you
bad.
gotta hear him cry when I
she's
throw
gotta
it out.
fight me to get rid of it.
No, I just wait till he goes to help somebody and I throw it in the garbage bag.
She does.
Yeah.
I've been that way my whole life. I'm like that Charlie Brown character,
Yes.
Linus, that has his blankie. I gotta have my blankie.
The last one was a homemade quilt. And he's like, well, you could patch it again. No, honey. The material's done. There's no more patching.
I think it was probably 20 years old.
Yeah, I'm like, it's beyond patching now.
That sounds like my son. He got hooked on a pacifier. And man, if you lost that pacifier, you wasn't gonna get any sleep.
That's how my son was.
Oh,
And-
Preston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
day,
he's got an Indian style blanket too.
Yeah. That's I take it outside, sit around the fire with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it's hanging up in the rig though. So.
well, that boy one day he wanted a toy, and that toy cost $5. And that was when you didn't have him in the seat and stuff. He'd stand up in the seat. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $5 for a pacifier. He looked at me and took that pacifier out and looked at it. Sort of dropped his head. I reached my billfold and got a $5 bill and held it up there. And he took that $5 bill and I took that pacifier and rolled the window down and threw it out of the car. He never did ask for it again. That stopped it right there.
I think my dad did that with my baby bottle. Or my mom did it because my dad kept giving it back to him and mom finally threw the last bottle out the window.
He had to have one of them little things called a binky.
Oh gosh,
Had
yeah.
the squeaker on it.
Yep.
And I don't know how many times I went to twice. I had to go to the store twice because we lived up Myers at Mishawaka, and it was
Yeah.
open 24 hours. So I have different times because I'd get him on the weekends and he'd lose that binky. I'd have to go to Myers late at night and go find him one, the same color, had to be the same color.
I don't get a different kind.
No.
No.
That makes it worse.
Because they know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think they put some kind of dope in them binkies because every kid that got hooked on them, they stay hooked.
They do. He did. Our three never did get hooked on them.
Dakota never liked pacifiers.
No. Autumn did, but she didn't stay hooked on it.
No, by about 6.
Yeah.
Nope, she didn't
Yeah,
like them
she
at
didn't.
all.
Nope.
So we got lucky with the youngest two, but the oldest two, the Autumn I think was like 8 months old when she just finally like, I'm done with that thing. There ain't nothing good in it.
Yeah. She realized she wasn't getting nothing out of it.
But Preston was the longest one on one, but that wasn't by our choice though.
No,
I had
no,
thought
he was on a bottle till he was 5.
He didn't
Five.
get it when he was with me. I didn't do that. Remember?
Yeah, I didn't have custody of him, and my ex-wife did, so I didn't really. I'd get him broke of it for my my visitation, and she'd put him right back on it. He was in a diaper until he was 5 too.
Yeah, I didn't do the nighttime diapers or any of that. It's called you take away the drink sooner.
Hmm.
We never had problems with them.
well now instead of the pacifier, they've got an iPad or something.
Yeah. Our boy was the TV, remember? Had to have
Yeah.
a TV going.
Yeah, plastic toys. Man, I love me some Hot Wheels. I got a couple Hot Wheels. I used to have thousands when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
I tell you what, I wish I'd had about a third of those now, because man, I know I had some high dollar ones.
Yeah, there's some of them worth a lot of money.
Congratulations, Rebecca. Her sister's gonna have a baby.
Aw. Oh, 5 grandbabies. I'm done having regular nieces now. I got great nieces and
We
great
still got
great.
2 kids that don't have kids, so we
One
know
don't
if-
want one don't want one.
It don't matter. They just show up.
She's done determined she ain't having no kids.
Our third, mine and her third one, she was basically a show up baby. She wasn't.
Mm.
You were a show up baby. Her family called her an oops baby because she was a oops.
I
Yeah.
was reading a deal. You remember when they had that blackout in New York?
Oh yeah,
Electricity went off, and they were talking about how many babies got born 9 months later.
yeah. You can always tell too if you look in the Midwest when the blizzard rolls through there.
Mhm.
It's usually a lot of births 9 months later.
Well, there ain't nothing else to do if you're snowed in. Ain't got no TV, so guess what? Gotta entertain yourself.
Got a friend of mine that's a doctor, and he specializes in people that can't have kids. You know,
Yeah.
he said my last resort is I'll send them on a cruise someplace, and said after a while, said you stay on that cruise, you know, a 2 or 3 week cruise. Said hell, he said you got to find something to do. He said I've had more of them going on cruises and come back pregnant.
Yeah, I read it did, Ruben. I read COVID played a part in some births too.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't do nothing, couldn't go nowhere. You know, you're stuck looking at 4 walls.
Well, we finally hit below 70. We're 69 now.
It's 74 in the rig right now.
74 in the rig.
Yeah. Lulu's in there acting like she's melting. I told her tough. I'm a real nice mom.
That's our dog.
Yeah.
You know, I was reading an article the other day. All over the world, the birth rate going down.
I just seen that on the one of the Google headlines.
Yeah, there's not been enough born to replace what dying, or you know. And they said even in China, you used to could just have 1 kid.
Yeah.
Now they done kicked it open in China.
Well, you know, people don't have the farms. They don't need the farm hands these days. Because it's really what a lot of kids were born for. Was
Have you
help around the
priced
farm.
pack of diapers? That right there alone would what you not have anymore. I'm
No
about passed
kidding.
out.
We had our 3 were in diapers all at the same time. I couldn't imagine doing that today.
Oh no! Well, can you imagine just feeding 3 kids, 3 or 4 kids?
That too.
Our boy by himself about bankrupted us.
When he hit them teenage years, man, he almost had to have his own meat department because he ate so much.
Yeah, and most kids, and especially boys, are like that. 2 of my girls were like that. At times, you know.
Yeah, the girls at times would they'd eat us out of the house and home too. But that boy, it was constant with him.
Every time he around, he had something in his mouth.
When he moved out, our grocery bill went down $200 a month.
No, a week.
A week.
A week. 6
Okay,
gallons
yeah.
of milk a week.
She's right. It was a week.
Probably 6 loaves of bread. I lost
Easily.
count track of peanut butter in that.
I mean, he'd get hungry. He'd get up in the freezer. He'd grab a whole pack of pork chops and
Make them up.
fry them up and eat them. Like, hey,
And
that was for
potatoes
dinner.
with it. And potatoes.
We had dinner. I'm still hungry.
That's why he's like 6'2" and like 250 pounds. But he's not heavy. He's all
Yeah,
muscle.
He's built.
He's got arms like that, and he don't even lift weights. All he does is,
No, I could never get him to do sports. He was more of a gamer.
he likes soccer.
Yeah, he did do soccer.
He liked
And
baseball.
He did, but not very much. He
He didn't like football. He said it was stupid.
Yeah, he didn't like football.
But
He rode his bike a lot, though.
Yeah.
He did ride his bicycle a lot.
but he works for Delta, and he's the ones there for the longest time that load your luggage into the aircraft.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's almost broke his nose doing that because somebody had an overweight suitcase come down at him. They sent him in for X-rays on his hand.
They got good food in the airline. He's
Yeah.
probably happy.
Yeah, he likes I got to try him when I flew back to Indiana around Easter. There's some kind of cookie on that Delta first class, and I got to sit in first class, so I got me a cookie.
Yeah. I could never get this kid to cut the grass. Never. Now, he would do a push mower.
Yeah.
But he would never ride a riding mower. He was scared of it.
Unless he was racing his sister on
If
the
if it didn't have a deck on it, and if the blades weren't on, he would drive it and ride it everywhere. This kid will now jump on one of those airplane toters, hook up to a 747, and drag it clear across the airport. And I couldn't get him to ride a riding mower to cut grass.
No.
Well, that's like that old boy of mine. He weighs about 250, 260, just solid muscle. And
That's-
he's not as tall as I am. He's about 5'8".
Mm,
He'll pick a rattlesnake up.
that would be our boy.
But now you take a damn spider and you run that boy plumb over the roof now.
Yeah.
Think don't bother him, but little old bitty spider, man.
I know some people that way.
I know a couple guys that were from the local bait club. They rode their Harleys and all that, tattooed sleeves up to here. And we were getting ready for the end of the summer bash. And we were pulling up, and I heard the one guy screaming, 50-pounder gonna kill me. It was a fake spider with a remote control from Spencer's. His buddy was chasing him all over with that spider. And that man was screaming like a little girl. I about passed out laughing.
I don't know if the luggage guys do have a union. Them being with Delta, they probably do.
He makes pretty good money.
Yeah, he does make good
They
money.
put him on medical leave right now. Again, I think.
No snakes, no scorpions. That's what I'm looking around for right now.
Oh yeah, you ought to see me. Yeah, I'm out here in flip
Scorpions mainly.
You see that one that Steve put on the internet?
No, not yet. I just watched a short with him gonna do dishes. And
He had one of them king size scorpions he was messing with.
yeah, he said he had one by his door or something in his yard. He mentioned it in our live stream.
When we were a kid, I lived down close to San Antonio, and there's scorpions everywhere down there. We used to go out there and turn rocks over and catch them and mess with them. But they do hurt when they sting you.
I don't plan on getting stung by him yet. I'm probably shouldn't be out here right now. I got flip flops on.
Who is this? Does he have a YouTube? Our kid don't have a YouTube.
Which one?
He said, "Who is this? Does he have a YouTube?"
No, our boy don't know. Preston did, but I don't think he does
Nah,
it
he don't do it
anymore.
anymore.
I don't think any of my kids do. My oldest daughter come in here every once in a while.
Yeah, our girls come in once.
I think I've seen her in here once.
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then our daughters will pop on. You know, if we're doing one, they'll come in the background or something.
Autumn and Tiana. Tiana now, not now because of the way she works.
Yeah.
Because she never knows her hours.
They don't ever pop up on the panel or nothing.
No, Autumn won't.
They're mainly in chat. Well, not Tiana.
She's come in, but with her work schedule right now, when we're going live is when she's about done with her shift. So she's busy cleaning kitchen.
Something about dishes. It's probably Steve. Yeah, Desert Adventures in Arizona. That's his
Yeah.
YouTube channel. Yeah, Steve with the scorpion.
You know, they've got some scorpions in Africa. They claim are 7 inches long, and they're supposed to be able to kill you.
I seen one last year that might have been about 7 inches here. It was big, huge, fat too. Gosh, it looked like you could throw that in a skillet and eat it.
Ooh, I don't think, no.
I don't know if you could.
No.
Ooh,
Don't even
I don't know if you
that.
can eat a scorpion.
It'd probably whip you before you got it into the frying pan, Roy.
But that was last year at the spot when Mark was pulling out and he moved his tire chock and it was underneath the tire chock and it was huge. Biggest one I've seen out here.
Must have been I wasn't here then.
No, you had just left.
You know,
I had one in the clam just about 2 weeks ago. I had to take care of it. There was a little one that had come in here. I was like, man, I don't mind. You stay outside. Just don't come in my area.
Yeah, you imagine that coming up your pant leg on the live? I'd be screaming.
Oh, I'd have jumped through this roof.
Oh, y'all remind me of my bumblebee story. You ever hear that one, Roy?
Maybe. I don't remember it, but I think so. I think I've heard you talk about it.
That was you talk about crawling over a britches leg. I had some people in the shop looking at some stuff, and they want to talk to me, and I was on the back lot cutting some pipe. Well, I come walking up there, and got about halfway to them, and it felt like your drawers done got in the wrong position and pulling some hairs. You know, something wasn't just right. And I kind of eased up and started talking to them people, and the longer I stood there, the more I lit up. And I stomped my foot and a damn bumblebee fell out of my pants.
Ooh.
And that bumblebee had bit me right on the bottom of the,
Oh, boy.
Ouch. There, Ferry Dust just dropped his link,
Yeah.
Ruben. Yeah, Steve does great.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, great channel. Love him to death. And
But
Okie.
told one of them boys that worked for him, I said, you come talk to these people, I got to go. Every time I took a step, that stinger was working on me. So this is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I went to the house and fumbled around and finally found a pair of tweezers and walked back down into the bedroom and shucked them britches off. And I had one leg sticking up in the air and had the tweezers trying to pull that stinger out. And my wife walked in.
Oh, no.
What in the hell are you doing?
I'd have died.
Now, my brother that I stayed with in Indiana, my mom would tell this story. He had a bumblebee get up and hang from his nose nostrils, that centerpiece. My mom said he looked like he had a doorbell, the door knocker on his nose.
I missed my mouth.
She had a heck of a time getting that bumblebee to let go of his nose. His nose swelled up. Oh. I didn't mess with bees.
I have luckily never been stung by a bumblebee. Plenty of wasps, plenty of sweat bees, honeybees, but never a bumblebee.
Oh, what about when you came out that one day and there's me and the dogs on the couch under the influence of Benadryl?
Well, I got a good bee story too, though. When I was a kid, I had my dog with me down by the river. We lived on the river. I go down by the river and I'm coming down the bank, and it's a pretty steep bank, and I step in a hole. Well, that hole turned out to be a hornet's nest. And they were getting me. My dad's up at the top of the bank. He's probably 30 feet above me going, get in the water, get in the water, get in the water. So I'm running to the river. The dog's yelping, trying to get the bees. He's behind me. He's trying to run to the river. We get to the river. Yeah, we made it in the river, but the river was only that deep. So I'm splashing water up on it, and the dog, he's splashing water and followed Steve. I'm sure he'll appreciate that and hope you enjoy it. He's got a really enjoyable channel.
Yep.
I
Bees,
tell
I
you,
can handle wasps scare me. Yeah, I don't. Wasps hurt. I hate getting stung by wasps.
Yeah, but whatever Jasper had gotten into back in a wood patch behind the Sticks and Bricks in Indiana, he started barking. So Lulu, his older sister, goes in for backup. Well, they both start barking, and here they come flying by me and little Moosey. They brought the bees to us.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get
Ow,
the
you're stuck on my
dogs
ear.
into the house in the front foyer, got the door shut. Let's just say I'm glad the church across the road from us wasn't in service, because I probably looked like a possessed woman trying to kill bees. I got stung on the side of the boob, up and down my arms, in my hair. Remember, I had to call emergency vet, and they told me and the dogs to take some Benadryl. So he wakes up, and we're all passed out from the Benadryl on the couch. But oh my God, that was horrible.
hello, Kent.
Howdy,
I tell
howdy.
you what, for a while, we were having trouble with them killer bees coming up from South America here in
Yeah.
Texas, and they sort of found out how to. They found out if they change the queen in the hives once a year, that they can keep them from breeding.
We had he was down helping Gracie, and I was talking to Camp Goer 1 and Rose. We had a big swarm go between Camp Goer 1's truck and Rose's van. You could hear them, the humming as they were flying. Oh, I don't know what kind of bees they was, but I didn't feel like tangling with them.
Probably honeybees because it's swarm season now.
And we all were like, oh my gosh, there was like probably easily
They use a
5,000.
lot of bees down in Yuma for
Yeah.
pollination.
Well,
They're setting around all the fields out there, all their
hives.
their hives.
Do you used to, when the bees, that disease was killing them, and I was pulling them RVs back and forth, you'd see them bee trucks, and it was trucks with the sides that folded up, and it was just,
Oh yeah,
the whole truck was just full of beehives. They'd pull up in a field, rent them out. They'd pull up in the field and open the door and let them sit there 2 or 3 days, you know.
yeah. We may have seen them down here and don't even know what we're looking at.
Yeah, because Yuma, the farmers use them a lot on the outsides of their fields. I mean, you go along and you see the boxes, I call them, where they put the hive in. Yeah, there's a bunch of them along the roads.
I think they got smart and went to raising their own bees instead of renting them.
Probably. Our friend Daryl does it.
Daryl and Chris,
Yeah, they raise their own honeybees. He'll go get swarms. Jackie, the one that was out here, she does honeybees. She goes to the swarms and gets them too.
Well, you know, a honeybee is not native. That's a European bee.
Yeah, there's a guy here that sells local honey. I like the Western honey better than back in the Midwest. It's got a better taste to it, I think.
Tombstone, the killer bee honey.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, that's some good stuff. If you ever get a chance to go there and pick up some of his honey, phew.
That mesquite honey is good.
Yeah, we got some from down there at Tombstone. That was some good honey. We got like 5 different flavors, but mesquite was one of them.
We need to go back.
We do need to go back over there, stock up on that honey.
And I'll tell you what, you can't beat mesquite for barbecuing.
No. Then, up in Indiana, we could only get, the best thing for barbecuing up there was hickory.
Well, they use a lot of apple up there too, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of apple wood too. Yep, I use a lot of apple. We cut down a hickory tree, and I cooked on that thing forever.
I think there was still some in the pile when we left.
Yeah, there's still some up there. It's probably all rotted away.
Now,
Yeah, you got to get the Tombstone fairy dust.
oh my gosh, yes, he's got killer bee honey. And the whole store is all kinds of, was it honey?
all it is honey.
Honey, but remember he had some other stuff like the flavored candy sticks with honey.
Oh, anything to do with honey.
Yeah.
And they got every one of the jars are open
To taste.
of each, not every one of them, but each kind has a jar open, and he's got pretzels, and you can dip in and sample the honey before you buy it. We've been through Iowa a few times. Usually when we go back to Indiana, sometimes we'll go through there. If we take 40, we go through there.
Yeah. We went through there to go up to Denver.
Yep.
And then we come back through it when we did the four. Did we go through Iowa after we did
Yeah,
Four
we
Corners?
did Four Corners. No, we did not.
No.
We did not. We come down through New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, I've been through Iowa a million times pulling them RVs out of Elkhart.
Oh, yeah. Land of corn.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, I never did realize how much corn there was planted. But you get on 40 and head across the country, or 80, and it's just one damn cornfield from the edge of Illinois all the way to Montana.
We ate at the corn crib in Iowa. You remember that?
Yeah.
Right on 40?
Yep.
The old
Looked like
corn
a-
silo turned into a restaurant.
Had a barn attached to the silo.
Yep, that was pretty cool.
Oh man, we had breakfast there.
Yeah, we had breakfast.
Ooh.
It's the first time she'd ever seen animal overpasses.
Yeah, I'm like, what they do? Forget to do the overpass? He's like, no, you dummy, that's so the cattle can go across. And I thought he was pulling my leg, okay, you know. I said, baloney. Nope, we went to the next one. There was cows crossing. I'm like, oh. I didn't get out of Indiana much before we got married. I think we went to Chicago, and that was about it.
You know, my wife never had been out of Texas when we got married. And I drug her all over the United States, Alaska and Canada, and we covered some territory. When that corn was in season and them little old ears about that long, my wife got hooked on them, and every time we'd park at night, if we were next to a cornfield, she'd be out there stealing them little old ears out of that thing.
We've done that. We've done that.
I didn't have to. I just go to my mom and dad's and then go in the back.
See, back in Indiana grows good popcorn.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
about the best thing comes out of Indiana is popcorn. And you can thank Orville Redmacher for that, because he was up in Valparaiso, Indiana, developing it. And yeah, we go out in the field, and
Okay.
a lot of times we had permission.
Yeah.
Most of the time. You know, they wouldn't miss a few years. We're going to take it back to the campfire and pop it. A few miles north of I-80 if you ever go. We have to remember that. Taylor's Made Rights. Yeah, we like finding mom and pop restaurants.
Those are our favorite.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, when I moved from Texas up there to Elkhart, I like to starve to death. They don't eat like we eat down here.
No.
No.
They like a lot of that processed stuff.
Well, that and everything sweet.
Yeah, that too. Indiana's got these monster tenderloin sandwiches. Indiana's really, they're like this big
Pork
on a
tenderloin.
regular bun, and then the tenderloin sticks out like this. But that's an Indiana thing they just come out with. Get the loose burger and the malts. Oh yeah, we love malts.
We got a little town, North Judson.
Yep.
They make malts the old-fashioned
At the
way.
Point. It's called the Point.
Yep.
Yeah. Good old-fashioned burgers and old-fashioned fries and old-fashioned malts.
I pulled in a Sonic here the other day, and I don't know why, but I wanted a strawberry malt. And I pulled in there and ordered that, and they said, "We're sorry, we don't make malts anymore. So we can make you a shake, but we can't make you a malt." And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, really.
What's
Five Guys. What is it? Five Guys. They
They
make a
make-
pretty good malt.
Yeah, or is it malts or peanut butter shakes or both? I don't remember. We haven't been in. a
Actually,
Five
yeah,
Guys.
you're right. It's a peanut butter shake.
Oh, they're huge tenderloins, Reuben. You have to take it home. It usually takes me 3 days to finish one.
Sound like G just wiped out there.
I tell you what, I wonder what these beef prices are gonna do.
Did you just wreck?
Who's in there?
Did
Me?
you just wreck?
He didn't hear you. Moose?
I got some goodies for you.
G is visiting us.
I got some wires for you might want.
Oh.
Hello, G.
Say hi to Ron.
Ron C?
No.
Ron?
Ron Darrell's.
Oh, Daryl.
Yeah.
Is he live?
Yes.
Yeah, we're on it.
It's zipped. He don't want,
The doorbell don't work.
he don't want no buggies to come in.
Oh, then I'll turn that off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're coming in.
I can't see nothing now. He hit me with his
Hit me with
headlamp.
his fist, yeah. Pardon foul.
Mm,
Can you see me now?
here. There's G.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, man, that looked like that hair sticking up. Looked like a hand sticking up out
I
there.
know, dude.
Wow. Well, we're just sitting here
Late night.
talking around. Just turned the air conditioner off at 8:30.
I know, right?
Batteries at between 80 and 90.
Yeah, I was at it 88, but I let it run till like an hour ago as well. Isn't it great? Generator needed.
Oh, that's true, Ruben. And you got to take a second mortgage out to eat at them anymore.
Where?
Fast food.
Fast foods.
Oh, especially Mickey D's.
Fairy dust and saying howdy.
Howdy, y'all.
I tell you what, fast food's not cheap anymore.
Nope, and it ain't so fast either.
Nope.
Oh, especially in Parker.
Yeah.
You
That
go.
sucks. G's leaving tomorrow.
I am.
Darn it.
Got stuff he's got to get done.
Where you headed?
I wonder where he's headed.
Yeah, where you headed?
I hope to get to Henderson, which is just south of Las Vegas. That's 3.5 hours away.
Yeah, that's not a bad run then.
No. If I can push it, but it's Friday night, so that's not hard to do in a city, that's not good. So I might take a nap, leave out of there like at 9, and go to the north side, which is called Indian Springs. It's a military base, but there's a casino there I can park in the back.
You know, I've got a damn cataract that they're supposed to take off sometime next month. I just can't drive at night. The damn.
No.
I can drive on the
Yeah.
air.
It's getting that way with me too. That's especially.
Out here, the bushes jump out at you.
Oh, yeah, critters.
No,
Yeah.
the bush jumped out in front of him.
And the side of the road do, too.
And back in Indiana, driving at night was a whole lot easier. It might be by you too, because usually there's grass on the side of the road or weeds or something. You can see the edge of the road.
Yeah, they cut it back.
Out here in the desert,
It all looks alike.
it all looks the same.
Yeah, I tell you what, it aggravates the hell out of me. Used to, when I was over the road all the time, I drove at night more because there was less traffic and it was easier on your truck and tires and everything else, But I just can't do it anymore.
That's where my dad drove semi the most was nighttime.
What a bad part about here, they don't paint their stripes when they need to.
No.
Them stripes on the side of the road, the fog line and that wear out, and you can't tell where the edge of the road is.
The washers, the drop-off,
Yeah.
it's not a pull-out.
I'm gonna tell you what, Illinois and Indiana have got some of the narrowest damn roads I ever saw, and no show.
Yeah, Indiana's bad for that.
Kentucky?
There'd be a
Ohio,
telephone,
they mow it like, 20 yards out.
Yeah.
but there'd be a telephone post touching asphalt. And
Yeah. I like what Texas does with the interstates, how they got, what is it, the access road that runs next to it?
Frontage.
Frontage road, the frontage road. I wish
Yeah.
all states would do it like Texas.
Nevada's got one of those.
Texas got pretty good roads. Now I can drive an interstate, but they're separated.
Yeah.
Where you're not looking
Freeway
right in the headlights.
Yeah, and the lines are pretty well painted.
Yeah, well,
on
down
the
there in
interstate.
Texas now they put those rumble strips in on the outside and the inside both.
Yeah, Indiana's starting to do that too now.
Yeah.
Arizona's that way here on 95.
No, that's just potholes.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, then that's the that's the interstates in
That's
Arizona.
potholes, man.
Oh, yes. But in Oregon, the center lines they have divots. Then they put the little reflector thing. Otherwise,
that's
they're
what
like
Indiana
little
does.
terminals,
Yep.
like little turtles.
Yep. That's what Indiana does.
That's what they're doing in Texas, but they're doing the outside white line the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You
There's
know,
one state that those lines on the side, those divots, will play a tune.
Yeah, I forget where that is,
Look
but
that
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Oh,
Michigan had
Musical
one,
highway.
but they did away with it. The people living along it were
Oh,
complaining.
always.
If you like potholes, drive through Oklahoma.
No, come to
No, Oklahoma City tried killing me.
BMWs and Kias never come back out. I can believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, that first 10 miles out of Quartzsite going toward Blythe is about as bad as you want.
That's why we're not really moving, because I don't want to run the risk on messing Honey up. Honey's 40 years old, got 16.5-inch tires on it and rims.
They're paving it.
Just slowly. It'll be done in about 20 years.
Well, by the time you get one section done, then the
I
section they
seen
done
a-
5 years ago was shot.
Oh yeah.
I just watched the short on Interstate 40 from Kingman to Williams, and that whole interstate's bad. So yeah, we're gonna sit here another summer.
Well, I hope to come out there and spend about 30 days this year.
That'd be nice. Becky still needs to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're here like 37 minutes.
We'll make us some more jerky, Becky.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Hey, Jasper.
Hello.
I'm on my last package of it. I'm gonna have to make some more.
What is she whining about?
They see something we don't see.
I think they hear G.
Finally.
That was good jerky
Mm-hmm.
for what I got of it.
I don't share. If it's good jerky, you ain't getting
You
none.
didn't share none then.
Did I? No, I did not.
Oh,
She got, man, he left that bag in
whole
it.
damn bag for her.
Yeah, she ate it.
Yep.
And part of the other bag that we were eating out of out here. She ate that too.
I only had what 2 pieces out of that. That I can't remember. It was so good. Gone.
Going.
Going up and went. Man, you done up.
Yeah, that's broke
If you
too.
cut like 5 slits in here and weave it, it'd go on there real good. Like
He don't listen.
he ain't done that.
No.
Trying to teach him how to repair his chairs that he breaks.
This you could tie. That's
Yeah, that works
Live
out for the
works out.
live stream.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, that jerky is a good snack.
Good hiking snack too.
Yeah, I'm trying to gain some weight back, and damn, I'm eating chips and dips and every damn thing else. Trying to get that weight. I'm back up to 190 now, so
That's
I'm
good.
getting You ever hear that?
Try to go back in.
Alrighty.
You ever hear that joke about that guy that stuttered real bad and he walked in a hardware store wanting a job, and the hardware store guy had ordered a bunch of toothbrushes, and instead of sending him a gross of toothbrushes, he sent him a gross 12 times. So he had just toothbrushes everywhere. So he told the guy, he said, "I'm gonna give you some of these toothbrushes. If you can sell them, I'll hire you." And the guy stuttered, said, "Okay, I'll sell them." About 30 minutes, he come back and wanting some more toothbrushes. That guy said, "How in the hell did you sell 144 toothbrushes in just a few minutes?" He said, "I'll tell you later." And so he got it, and he did that about 3 or 4 times. And the guy that run the store finally said, "Look, you got to tell me how in the hell you're selling that many damn toothbrushes."
I don't know why it does that.
And that guy started and said, "Well, oh, okay." He said, "I go to the airport and said I get a big bowl and I put a sign up there that say chips and dips." and said somebody would come along and take one of them chips and dip in that dip and eat it. Said, "Oh, that tastes like shit." And he said, "It is."
Hold on, Ron.
Alright.
Somebody's
Somebody's
calling
calling.
their darn phone.
No, I'm not.
All right, go back to the chips and dips.
The
Because I gotta go.
they dip some. They take a chip and dip that dip and eat it, and oh, that tastes like shit. He said, "Yeah, it is. Do you want to buy a toothbrush?"
Free chips and dips.
Chips and dip.
Night, everybody.
All right, all.
Yeah, Becky said goodnight. Yeah,
Good
can of
night.
Pringles will do it. Oh, I love Pringles.
They're like 2.5 now, dude.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they're
Get that.
expensive too.
I gave up at 129. There's some limits on stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Pringles at $2.99.
Alright.
A bag of chips are what? Good $5 now.
Yeah,
Everything's
You're
expensive.
thinking a snack or a gallon of gas? Got to take the gas. What's the gas price in Texas there? It went up here.
that was empty.
Oh, them are good too. They were Bugles, weren't they? Were them Bugles?
No, that's a regular Fritos.
Oh, Fritos. Okay.
Winco what?
Winco is a good place to get snacks. Everything is ridiculously expensive. Everything.
I like Grocery Outlet. That's my snack place.
Reuben, you talking about those Pringles? When I was in Vietnam, well, I was sorting the guard one night, and they had took an activated National Guard unit from Cleveland, Ohio, and sent over there. Well, anyway, one of these guys that was walking guard, I walked up to him and talked to him for a minute. He said, "You like potato chips?" I said, "Yeah." And he pulled a plain plastic tube out and said, "Here, try these." And it was Pringles. He was the guy that developed that deal. And if you look on the tube, they're still made in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever saw Pringles.
Impressed.
I can eat Doritos, Rebecca, but I'm not too crazy about them.
I love Doritos. Found out that I like the barbecue burritos too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to get me a bag of those. Might need a loan to get one though.
Yeah, I tell you what, I got on a kick here lately about Cheetos. I got
Yep. I like
I'm
Cheetos.
talking about chips, and Rocky got up and coming over here looking at me like, "What you eat?" You heard that bag rattle.
Oh, Moose will do that. Moose is addicted to chips.
Rocky will eat just damn near anything I'll eat except for pickles and peppers. Now he won't fool with them.
Oh, he won't. Oh.
But I got him on the scale the other day. You weigh 30 pounds now.
What?
Oh, we need to weigh Moose sometime.
Oh, he's a good 30 pounds.
Most Boston Terriers are supposed to be like 17 to 20 pounds. He's a big one. He's
Lulu's 55 and Jasper's 85.
yeah, my labs are like that. I had one black lab that weighed 105 pounds. He was just huge, big old blockhead. Get down, Rocky.
See your wins for Saturday?
No, I haven't checked.
35 plus.
Oh man, well, Leon ain't gonna be in.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys hang in there. I'm gonna go take a dumpster run here and be right back.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Ron. He brought some goodies down I need to look at. I'm gonna go behind the thing and mute the mic. I'll be right back.
Oh, me. I tell you what, Rocky just eat anything I'll eat pretty well. I was eating an apple a while ago and gave him a little bit of that, and he chomped down on it. He was a good dog, though. He's been calm tonight. Last night he was tearing everything in his trailer up. He had plastic bottle and giving it hell and running, and he got a toy and he was throwing that toy from one end of the trailer to the other. It's a 34-foot trailer. No, dollar stores are underpriced now, aren't they, Fairy Dust? I don't think anything's $1 in there. Winco. We don't have them here, Ruben. Well, Ruben, while I was in the hospital in that month and a half, 2 months, I lost 51 pounds. So I need to put some weight back on. You multiply, huh, Fairy Dust? They may have some in Dallas or Houston. Okay, Rebecca. Hurry back. We're not going to stay on too much longer. No, Ruben, I'm in Texas. In Waco, Texas. What do you want? No. No. Roy and Becky and G, they're still in Quartzsite right now. Hey, you waking? How you doing tonight? The bad part about it, I'll get up to where I weigh what I want to weigh again, and then I have to quit eating them snacks and stuff. Uh-oh, Rocky done got his bottle. Crazy dog. Well, I don't know how it is where y'all live, but around here they putting those Dollar Generals and dollar stores up everywhere. Sure. Didn't you miss us when you were gone, Rebecca?
Hey, Quartzsite's getting a new Dollar General. That'll be 2 that we have.
Do what now?
Quartzsite's getting another Dollar General, so we'll have. Well, I don't know if they're going to close the other one down or not. They haven't said it. But the one that we're getting is a Dollar General Market. More of a grocery store.
They, boy, they build them everywhere here.
Yeah, they just started to build this one. Supposed to be getting a. Well, I can't remember the name of the restaurant now. Bear's Den? No, I can't remember now. Yuma's got one. Phoenix has got one.
A lot of stuff has changed up in Quartzsite in the last year, hasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of new business owners bought older businesses here.
How many? Do you see many people that? Well, let me start over. There are a lot of snowbirds in Quartzsite. But what about the homeless people? Are they moving in out there at all?
No, they just come in for the winter and they move on. They don't stick around. They're all pretty much. Yeah, I seen one sleeping on a bench today, but a lot of them, they choose that, and they're just drifters.
Boy, some of these big towns that just got jillion of them people living in tents and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, mainly around January because that's when the two big tents going on, and a million people show up here. So a lot of people call them the dirty kids because they look dirty, but they're not kids, and they're out on the corner asking for money and that, which I ain't got no problem with it. But there's a lot of people around here that do, though.
Yeah. Well, the bad part about it here in Texas, the hell, some of them people that stand on that corner and flash the signs are making more money than people working.
Yeah, that don't. In courts, I hear that doesn't really happen. But yeah, it happens up in Flagstaff, Phoenix area, Tucson area, back home in Indiana. There was a guy in it was Tucson. No, that was Flagstaff. He was head on corner wanting food, money, and that. But the shoes that he was wearing was like $500, some sort of Jordan shoes or something.
Hello, Janet.
So yeah, that didn't really fit his persona.
I'll have to check on that, Ruben.
They went through here and got a lot of the squatters out last summer.
I was watching somebody, and they were up on the other side of Havasu, and said the Rangers come by checking on them, on a 14-day deal.
Mm-hmm.
And said up there they were checking IDs real close.
Yeah, they do here when they go on I don't know what to call it. I guess a raid to check squatters. Something like these back.
That sounds pretty good, Ruben.
Yeah, it does.
I tell you what, Amazon's tearing Walmart up.
You find anything good up there? It's a G. You know how many people's going to think you're Becky?
No. Nobody. You better change that. I need a haircut.
I do too. I noticed that in the video I shot today.
Who's coming on that'll say, who's that Becky looking dude? Oh.
Well, I tell you what, it's a crazy world now.
Yeah.
Wait till September. Wait till November.
This year it was a different breed of people out here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, totally different vibe this year. A lot more entitled people out here this year.
Like the guys walking their dogs, no leashes,
I had a
pottying
guy
everywhere.
block me in today at the dollar store.
Oh my God.
I'm in my parking space, and this guy pulls in at an angle, and his corner of his truck is hanging out behind my car.
Past your car, locked you in.
Yeah, so I couldn't back out.
Can't fix what?
Stupid.
He's downtown LA.
I've got one of those stickers that, handicap stickers,
Placard,
Yeah.
yep.
but I never use it. Because
I won't either. I had one.
now right after I got out of that surgery, I would, because I couldn't walk very far, but
Yeah.
I don't use one as long as I can do what I need to do. If I get tired, I'll get one of them electric buggies though.
Yeah. My back gets about. I'll grab one. The reason I don't park in the handicap section because I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to have the placard. I'm supposed to be walking around with a cane. I got 4 vertebrae that's fused together with steel rods and that. So I'm supposed to do that. Well, I had one. We started parking in the handicap section, and I'm not kidding you. My truck got hit 3 times
Oh yeah,
because
they can't see you. They're
some
real
senior
handicapped.
citizens they can't judge depth perception, and my truck got hit in the same spot 3 times.
You can't park here.
Yeah, and then and they're just pushing on you, trying to get into their parking space, not realizing they're up against you. So I quit parking in them.
Yeah,
I tell you, a crazy damn law here in Texas. If you get the license plates that got the wheelchair on it, disabled license plates on your vehicle,
Yeah,
you don't have to have one of those stickers, except on federal property, the VA and those kind of places it won't work. You got to have a sticker for that. Now that's
Yeah.
great.
Well, if you need those, they should give you the license plate.
that's what I think. Because you can go to a junkyard and get one of them placards out of any car and use it.
Shh, not supposed to tell them.
Well, I got a cousin in Michigan that does that.
Oh, right. Now you're telling us where. You don't know how to behave. Becky ain't even here. Oh, I'm supposed to what will you then? Oh yeah. I missed it. How's the weather over there?
He's in a boat now. He's not in an RV.
Mine's a land yacht now. I put a shelf in.
Yeah, he got a bunch of rain flooded out.
Oh yeah, that boat.
Me and my buddy here, I built some airboats and stuff, and we're seriously talking about building like an 18-foot cabin cruiser, one that, just like a small camper, like a 12-foot camper. I wonder what they'd do if you pull up in a damn one of these fancy ass RV parks with that boat on the trailer and hop up in there and spend a night in that boat.
We've seen it done in a state park in Indiana. Somebody did that.
I've seen people do it.
Well, the other good thing about it, if you're traveling, you need a place to park. Well, there's not nearly always a river or a lake or something that you can back up and get in the water in.
Yeah.
It might solve some of the parking problems.
So in your case, if it floods, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
You're there. Bring your worms.
But we're seriously thinking about building that thing.
Noah's Ark, eh?
Yeah. Ron's Ark.
Ron's Ark. It's R&D. Ron and Daryl, right?
Oh, yeah.
My gout hit me today.
If you take and build that little cabin cruiser right, it'd be like this casita of mine. The casita's 12 foot long. No, 13 foot long. But so you can make one that was a 12-foot cabin and have all kind of room in it.
You could probably make a casita float.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, a casita's worth too damn much money to mess with this too much.
True.
Well, learn the fiberglass.
That casita I've got is a 13, and right now it'll bring more money than I paid for it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely. Well, I remember pretty much maintenance free, aren't they?
Yeah, you just and I guess they last forever. There's some 86 and 87 models running around.
As long as you don't go gluing and screwing into the roof.
I think a new one of them things now is 26, 27,000.
Keep going. There was 3 that came in over by me at Dome Rock, and they said they just bought one for $34,000.
Ooh.
We're talking about Winco. Arizona's building an 675 square foot building. It'll be Winco's 8th store in Arizona.
Yeah, Windows pretty good.
It's employee owned too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for one in Yuma.
It's amazing the difference in Yuma and Quartzsite up in there. And
Yeah, more sandier down there.
Where's the rocks?
well, it's funny. All of a sudden you hit green. You know, like,
Yeah.
got all that irrigated land down there.
Well, it's really green right now from here to Yuma. You head north to Parker and it's not as green.
Oh, really?
But you head down to Yuma, and, it's green all the way to Yuma.
Oh, yeah. It was still green, dude.
Somebody were talking about they were going to go over between Yuma and Quartzsite to see that desert bloom or whatever it is.
It's been blooming.
Boy,
We
here
got
in
another one pop today.
Do we?
The tall daisies that are not, they're little tiny clusters instead of long
The white
leaves.
ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because we had short daisies, like an inch tall. We got tall daisies with the big leaves, about 6-8 inches. And then today they were like 20 little clusters, white flowers.
here
And the cactus are blooming in Havasu.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing how just a little bit of rain in that desert will turn them plants on. Just
Well,
3 or 4
every week or two, we get another flavor of flowers.
So far, yeah.
Man,
And we learned that the purple flowers out here are dangerous to dogs,
ouch.
called scorpion weed.
Oh, I've seen 3 scorpions.
You did?
Little guys. One was about 1.5 inches. The next one was like 1 inch, and then the next one was like 1 3/4 inches.
I've
I
never
got
seen
one.
them before.
I got to let this dog out. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I've only seen the one
Alright.
in here so far. That was it.
Yeah, mine was in my tent. It was under some plasticky bag, and then the next night I shoot him off, and then the next night there was a smaller one, same bag. And oh heck no. Then a day or two later, I found a bigger one. I go, So just know that anytime you pick something up, there could be some critter under there.
I know it's you got to shake everything now. It's that
You gotta
season.
go, yeah.
Even these chairs, you got to shake these chairs where you sit in them.
Oh,
But I've already shook them, so
what's they crawl up in there?
yeah, they'll
The
be on the
scorpions?
bottom. Yeah, you.
What?
Yeah.
Man, I thought they just stayed on the ground.
Oh no.
No,
No.
ouch. I ain't signing up for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if Yuma's got a Winco
Yeah.
because I've heard some good things about Winco.
Yeah, it's 10:30 somewhere.
Here ain't it?
Yeah, it's 45 or something.
We're on California time now.
Are we?
10:51.
Yuck.
Yeah, Mountain time. Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time.
Well, California's Pacific.
Oh, that's right. I got that wrong. California Pacific time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know.
Quit swearing, man. Yeah. So Dan's already made it to Troy's.
Yeah, I think Troy was telling me that.
It's freaking a day and a minute. He drove like 15 hours straight.
Yeah, I had to call Troy last night and brag about the batteries.
Which one's what? Yours?
Yeah,
Yeah, 35 days without a generator. Dang.
40 something.
Some near?
Yeah,
Was it?
but it was how I was able to run 3 hours after the sun went down.
Oh yeah. and then you chickened out and what? It was still 85-90%?
It was 90% when I shut them off. Well, Becky got cold and turned
Oh
it
yeah.
off.
Well, imagine that. So what? You ran it 3 hours?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Yeah.
3 hours after
I ran
sun.
it 3 or 4 myself.
Georgie, where you spending the summer? Where? Not here.
Nope, I'm going north. Going north again. I got a cool little hidey hole up there. Yep. Head out tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I'm about 90% packed. I got the tents to wrap up. They're down. I ain't doing that in the dark.
Supposed to be cooler tomorrow.
whatever, 85.
85 was today.
Yeah. And
So what
some
it's going to be tomorrow?
chairs to throw in. Hey, I got some small green propane tanks,
I don't use them.
but she would. You know how to fill them?
Yeah, I know how to fill them, but she ain't got nothing to fill them with.
No, I do. Oh, well,
She don't
15
have
bucks.
20, yeah, she don't have 20-pound
Oh my
tank.
God. No, you don't? No, you could fill it up. She could pay you for that, and you could fill them.
The only one I got right now is hooked up to the rig that's got any gas left in it.
Well,
I got 3 empties.
well, you need to figure that out.
Tomorrow's supposed to be 86.
Oh yeah, 86.
Yep. And then we go back into the 70s, 60s, 70s.
Look up Truckee.
Truckee.
Yeah, Tahoe.
Huh?
It's Tahoe. For the weather. You're in the weather.
Truckee.
Trucky.
UCKY.
Maybe KEY. KEY.
KEY.
California.
California. Truckee, California weather.
Yes.
Oh, you're looking at the name of the town. Okay.
Yeah. How's that for it? What's the they got snow coming in there. Where's that?
53, 48, 36, 38,
Those
40.
are highs. Those are highs.
Yeah, that's the highs. That's what I'm telling you.
29.
There's snowflakes right there on
Yeah,
Wednesday.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Well,
keep
Dan's
that
gotta
stuff
come-
up there with you.
Dan's got to come up right through that mess. That's why he called the butt. Alrighty. Rocky running amok.
Where you gonna spend the summer, G?
Up north in Oregon.
Northern
Same as
Arizona?
Yep. I found me a good camp posting site that's all I got to do is 10 sites, but I go there for the spot. I don't have to move for 6 months.
Oh, that's G's headlamp.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. It's got baby, medium, and super high. Yeah.
Them things are handy.
This is the best one I've ever had because the way it rotates
yeah, that is a nice one.
and it's pushed it on the end. I turned it on, but it blind you. And yeah, it's an Olight. They're pretty high end lights, but you get what you pay for. But it
When I
but
went
it
to
rotates. See,
yeah,
it rotates, and yeah, you can really fine tune it.
when
This
I
is
went
kind of keeping my hair down.
when I went to Ironwood, I can't never find. I got one or two of those head light. I could never find none, and I found a package that had 9 in it, and I bought them damn things and hooked them all up, and they're hanging on my rearview mirror, and I got them hanging all over that van. I don't have to look for one again.
Yep.
Yep, that's what reminds me of coal miner headlamps because we still got my grandpa's original coal miner's light that had a candle.
Yeah, real flame.
Yeah, was it a candle or was it?
Was it kerosene? It comes
It
around.
might have been,
Had a little spark wheel on it.
maybe. I'd have to look at it again, but it was
was
old.
real,
It was
though.
either a candle or kerosene.
Well, they had those that had the acetylene headlamp.
It might have been that.
Yeah, hands free. All right.
Mind quoting a price on that whole light and all?
This
Yeah.
My dad, when I was a
is
kid,
almost a comma in it.
had a welding shop, and then you didn't buy acetylene for a cutting torch. You had a generator that you put dry carbide in. Carbide lamp is what they called them. But you'd put carbide and water in that thing, and that made the acetylene for the torches and stuff.
You know what? Now you said that, I think his was a carbide headlamp.
Yeah, well, that's what they had on the old cars and the buggies and stuff too.
This is that Olight, and it's a PERUN number 2. Pre-ran.
It does
PERUN.
look well built.
Oh, it's solid. Feel that.
Oh, pretty heavy too.
Oh yeah, it's stout and super cool magnetic charging.
Oh wow.
And it's magnetic. You can put it on in the hood of your car or table or side of something metal. But I just used it to load all up. Nighttime.
Yeah, my
I love it.
grandpa used to work the mines in Kentucky with Loretta Lynn's dad.
Yeah.
Vandermeer mines.
Yeah. Different sizes stouts. Oh, that Olight is high-end lights. This was probably $50.
Yeah,
Well,
it had that big Jeep.
Yeah, but you can take it out.
They've got these LED flashlights and stuff now that are $100 and something bucks, but God Almighty, they'll shine 5 miles.
Yeah, I'd like to get one of those.
Little old bitty things.
The only thing with headlamps out here, the straps doesn't last because of the heat and the sun.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, the heat makes them make. That is a different film material, though.
Yeah, it's high and new.
Yeah.
And you can take this right out.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I got a few.
Yeah, all my headlamps are getting stretched from the heat.
Yeah, those cheap $10 ones. Yeah, they're
I got a pretty good pretty high end headlamp in there. I didn't buy it. I found it on a campsite,
attaboy.
but it's pretty high. I priced it and it was pretty high end, but the strap on there from the heat is getting stretched out. Don't do that.
I didn't sleep at all last night. It was miserable. I sleep pretty good, minus the.
Look, you made me do it.
I'm upside down, so sleeping. So I got to flip around and sleep the other way tonight, and then hose off and leave all the windows open. It's gonna be like 60 tonight.
Yeah,
Low.
she just opened all ours.
Yeah,
Well-
that's. Don't say that, Ron.
Yeah, it's about that. We've been on here 2 hours.
We'll round it off. You know how we got to do. Yeah, Fairy Dust, they got all kinds, man. Go to olight.com. I wish I had a link to send you, but no. Because I'm doing a review on some of them. This one I just used to ride my bike. What's a good mile to the dump?
Yeah, probably pretty close.
Yeah, I've come near a full mile going there.
And you got no headlight on your bike, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not that good.
Couldn't remember if you did.
Yeah.
or not.
No. They all got them.
I got a bike I'm fixing to sell.
It's fixing. You need to fix it to sell it? Or are you just
No.
fixing to sell it?
Nah, he's from Oregon. Can you tell?
But
Well, there.
it's one of those recumbent through wheelers. That thing's pretty neat.
Yeah, those are pretty neat.
There you go.
You have a great night, Ruben.
Reuben, you have a good one.
Nighty night.
All right, I'm gonna back out of this thing. Y'all have a good night. And
Yeah, it was good chatting with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. appreciate you coming up. You too, Juke.
All right, man. Good to see you out here.
Next time we see G, he'll be up north.
Yeah. All right.
All right, ciao. See y'all.
Later.